Good morning, students. Here I am once again with our play The Tempest. In my last video I had given you all a summary of Act 1, Scene 1. Since we are starting the play, it's very important that you all know the characters, the scene. So if you all have seen the video, understood it, you will get a better grasping power. You will have a better knowledge and a better understanding of Act 1. And it's very, very important for you all to understand, because this is your foundation. And it's very important for you all to understand how the play starts. Okay. So here I'll do line by line explanation. You all can follow forever. Scene 1. It's a tempestuous noise of thunder. There's a lot of thundering and lightning, strong breeze. This is tempest, right? And as you all know, this tempest is caused by magical power. Prospero has instructed his trusted spirit Ariel to go about causing this tempest, right? Enter a shipmaster and the first scene we are introduced on the ship. Now this ship is a royal ship belonging to the King of Naples, right? It has all royalty on it, and a lot of people of high dignitaries are there on this ship. There is this captain there trying to control the ship, trying to save the ship from being destroyed. The conversation is between the master and the boatswain, or the captain and his sailors. Master, that is the captain. Boatswain, he's calling out for his subordinates. He's calling out for his companions. The boatswain comes. Here, master, watcher. He says, what is your wish? I am here. Others are there also. What do you command? Because the captain that gives the command and orders are followed. The master tells, good, speak to the mariners. He says, I want you all to go and speak to the other sailors. Mariners are the sailors. Fall to yarly or we run ourselves aground. Bestir. So he's saying, be quick, meaning do this in utmost urgency, be fast about it. Be alert and alert all the sailors, because there is danger of our ship. We are in a very, very precarious condition right now. There is danger approaching our ship. Utmost urgency is required here. And our ship can get stuck in the shallow, that they are very close to the seashore, right? Go ahead and be quick. So he says, go fast and call all the sailors on the deck. The mariners go. Boatswain, high my hearts, churly my hearts. Now the boatswain, well my brave fellows. Now he's talking to the other sailors. My brave sailors. Yare, take in the topsail. Now you remember, the ships that were plying at that time were not like the ship we have today. Huge ships, nothing like that. They were small. They had sails controlled by ropes, and they depended on the wind, right? So it was a very, very hard and a tough job for sailors at that time to control, to take care of the ship. So take care of the topsail. So topsail. So the instruction is that look to the topsail, because the topsail is the one that controls the direction of the ship. Tend to the master's whistle, meaning pay attention to the commands, pay attention to the whistle of the captain. Blow till thou burst thy wind. He says, blow, shout till your windpipes burst. It's such emergency. If room enough, meaning if you all have that much of room in your windpipe. Itne mein enter Alonso. Alonso, you have been told, who was Alonso? The King of Naples. Okay. Enter Alonso, Sebastian. Now these people are greatly disturbed, worried. What is going to be the outcome? They're all underneath in their cabins together also. Now they come on top. The outside part, the top part of the ship is called the deck. They come onto the deck. Okay. Alonso, good. Now he is a king. So it is his ship. And he's talking to his sailors. And he's saying, good boatswain, have care. So he's saying, Alonso saying, good boatswain, be careful. Like he's saying, be careful. Where's the master? He wants to speak directly to the captain, the master who is having the utmost control. Play the men. Okay? Play the men, face the storm, have courage. The boatswain said, I pray now keep below. So the boatswain does not want to be disturbed, does not want to be unnerved with these people around him. So he said, I request all of you, go back down, go back into your cabins. The best part, the best place for you all will be down. Don't disturb us. Don't let our concentration break. It is very, very tough controlling the ship right now. Antonio tries to put his weight. Where is the master boatman? He said, we don't want to talk to you. We want to talk to the master. That is the overall in charge of the ship, captain. The boatsman says, do you not hear me? Now the boatsman is saying, I am telling you, quite go down. You don't hear what I am telling you. He does not want the master to be disturbed. You mar our labor. See, you are causing a disturbance to our labor. Our concentration has been broken. We are concentrating on y'all instead of concentrating on saving the ship. So request is to go back to your cabins. Okay, keep your cabins. Keep all of you go back to your respective cabins. Remain there. Everything will be sorted out. Everything will be fine. You do assist the storm in this way by y'all coming. In fact, you are helping the storm to be of more like a distraction, right? So better you all go down and let us do our work. We know what to be done. Gonzalo, the counselor, nay, good, be patient. So Gonzalo says, no, he's not listening to the boatswain. He's saying, please have patience and be good to us. He's telling the boatswain, we have patience, be good to us. Meaning, listen to us. The king and other dignitaries are talking to you all. Listen to them. The boatswain is very disturbed. He says, when the sea is hence, what cares these two? He said, when the sea is in this condition, tempest is blowing, what does the sea care about royalty or any of you? In front of this tempest, we are all nothing. You could be a king, you could be a prince, you could be anything. It is nothing. Okay? So, where cares these royalty? This tempest has no fear of you or me or anyone. Right? For the name of a king. As a human being, if I come in front of a king, I can get disturbed. I can get worried. But the sea does not get worried in front of the king. To cabin, silence, trouble us. It says, go back to your cabin. Don't trouble us. Keep quiet. Gonzalo. Good, yet remember whom thou hast about. Said, okay, fine. But one thing I am telling you all. Remember who are on your ship. You have royalty. You have the king, his brother, the duke, others. Royalty is on the ship. So you have to be very cautious, very careful. Give it your best to save the ship. Because you have real important people on your ship. Remember that. Okay? The boatswain says, none that I more than love myself. Says, I, out of all the people on the ship presently, the most important person to me is myself. I don't care for anyone. If I can save my life, that is the ultimate goal for me. In front of my life, no one's life is more important. Okay? So none that I more love than myself. So the person I love the most on the ship is myself. You are a counselor. He tells Gonzalo, your work is to give advice. You are just a counselor. Okay? If you can command these elements to silent and work the peace of, as a counselor, if you have the power to counsel these waves, to counsel this storm, and to tell it to control itself, I'll be glad of you. I'll be very happy with you. But you don't have that power to control these tempests. Okay? We will not hand a rope more. Use your authority. If you cannot give thanks, you have lived so long. He says, now use your own authority. And if you cannot, you should be thankful to us for having been alive for so long. He says, if that is not possible, I would like to tell you that we and you especially are at the end of your life. Meaning that your life is about to end. That even the boatswain feels that this tempest is going to kill them, right? That is his feeling. His prediction is that you be very grateful to God that you have lived that long a life. Okay. Then he says, make yourself ready in your cabin for the mischance of the hour, if it so happens. And now go back, pray to God, and get ready to accept death if and when it happens. Don't disturb us any longer. Surely good hearts out of our way. Just get out of our way. Let us do what we can do. So move away from here. Gonzalo, being Gonzalo, he says, I have great comfort from this fellow. He looks at the others. He has other people around. He says, looking at the boatsman, I have got a lot of confidence. Why? He tells. Methink he had no drowning mark upon him. He said, because looking at his face, I can predict that he is not going to die because of drowning. And this is good for Gonzalo, because if this boatsman is not dying because of drowning, others will also not die, right? They will also not drown. So it's a very good, it's just a made up thing. No one can, I cannot look at your face and tell you how you're going to die, right? So that is just for the sake of saying, okay? So anyway, Gonzalo says, I get this confidence in me that you are not going to drown. Your death is going to be from some other way. And this is giving me confidence, right? So upon him, his complexion is perfect. Gallo says his complexion, his face shows that he will be hung to death. Fasi pe. He will be hung to death. He is not going to die of drowning. And if that is the ultimate truth, it's just a made up thing, okay? That means that all of them will be saved. Because a counselor's work is to bring the morale of a person high, to talk to them, to counsel them, okay? Stand fast, good faith, to his hanging. Then he's talking to faith. Faith is kismat. He says, अगर इसके किस्मत में ये लिखा है कि इसका मौत फांसी से होना है, तो let it be like that. Don't turn it from being hung to being drowned. So let him die because of hanging. Okay? Make the rope of his destiny our cabin. For our death doth like advantage. He says, let it stick to this philosophy of him being hung to death. If he be not born to be hanged, our case is. And he said, if this boatsman is not born to die because of hanging, then our life is in danger. Because then, if it is predicted that he will die because of drowning, then we can get the hint that along with him, we are also going to die because of drowning. So the most positive part is that if he does not die because of drowning, chances are that we also will not die because of drowning. Now Gondola is causing a lot of disturbance. The boatswain tries to talk to him and he tells him, down with the top. Now he is controlling the other sailor. He said, bring the sail down. Yeah, lower. So he said, bring it more lower. He's not talking to Gonzalo. He's talking to the other sailors. Bring her to try with main course. Says, bring her, that is the ship, to try and tilt the sails. Okay. A plague upon this howling. It is so frightening, this storm. So much the tempest is raging that even the boatsman has never seen such a tempest in life. And he says, he's cursing it. A plague shall come upon this howling. That is the sound of the breeze that is blowing here. They are louder than the weather or our office. The breeze that is blowing is louder than my voice and louder even than the roar of the storm. In the meantime, enter Sebastian. You must have knowledge of who these characters are. Okay? Sebastian, Antonio, and all three of them come now. Yet again, now the boatsman looks at them and says, "Are, फिर से आ गए? You are still come to disturb me. What do you here? What do you want? Why have you come here? Shall we give orders and drown? Okay, shall we look after and control the ship, or shall we talk to you people? Okay, have you a mind to sink? Are you all ready to sink along with the ship? Because if you all keep disturbing us, if you all keep troubling us, ultimately this ship is going to sink, and along with the ship, you people, along with me, are all going to sink and die. So do you want that to happen? If yes, continue to talk. Otherwise, shut your mouth. go back to your cabin. Now he is getting angry with them also. Okay, Sebastian, they are royalty, so they are trying to pull their weight. They are अपने धौंस दिखाने चाह रहे हैं इनके ऊपर. Okay, a pox or your throat, you bowling, blasphemous in her. Now he is cursing him, and he is saying, may you be afflicted with the horrible disease. He is cursing him and says, for your talking to us like that, I wish and I predict that you will get a very, very serious disease, so that you are unable to shout, and such a serious disease that you will not be able to shout like you are shouting at us. You are a howling pig or a dog. So that was Sebastian tells. Okay, so we'll do up till here around line number 40. So slowly 40, 80, 110, 20, like that we will continue. Till then, goodbye, God bless.